Hello everyone, welcome back to Factorio using the Krastorio2 mod and the Space Exploration overhaul. So we are in the middle of setting up red circuits, and we just set up a bit of a train network to help supply this, although it's not going as well as I could wish. Let's set up some new research. We're almost out. We're almost out of research to do before we end up needing the next science kit, which we're still some distance from, unfortunately. Go ahead and queue these up. Seems a little quiet. Am I? Okay, that's better. Alright, so we are trying to make this little facility here as a precursor to making red circuits. We have separate facilities for green circuits and electric components. One issue, I think we need to set up more mining outposts up here, because these are not filling up as fast as I want to. But that'll be okay. What is this set up differently? Let me just figure out. So right now, plastic is still being brought to us on belt, on our bus, rather than being brought in by train. Let's hook this up to plastic. Our next step is going to be to make a little mall for us using upgraded materials. Because right now we basically made a mall as soon as we got steel, and so all of our existing equipment that we can have, which isn't even on the logistic network yet, is still based on steel at max. So iron and steel and copper products. And we need to include red circuits in that bunch and concrete, so we can start making some of the higher tier items, like stack inserters and such. Do I need to turn this around? What is the total amount? It's a full yellow belt, so half a red belt should be enough. I don't need to like add a little crook to it. Alright. One issue we have is that because we haven't made our mall yet, we are lacking in simple things like electric furnaces. That's why I'm having to make them by hand. Let's go get some more miners and set up another outpost. I need to make another couple trains too, right? Do I have any trains? Yes, I do. I have another train ready. Okay. So let's get some more miners. So see, we set this up to be logistics, but it's not. We don't have the roboports yet. We will at some point. All right, what am I looking for? Miners. And I think I probably need some more inserters and belts. All right. Oh, I probably need some more loaders also. I don't want to make that by hand. I keep that. No, I need that. I need more things. I need more inventory space. What I really need to do is get some logistics set up so that we can stop having to carry all the stuff around ourselves and handle it. Just let the bots deal with it as we wander by. Right, I was gonna do this gas power station. I need a second one too. Where is that? Gas power station. Here. Okay, that needs more multi-cylinder engines. I think I'm making them somewhere, if I recall. Like, we made these little stashes here and there to get us the things we need in small quantities. That was a loud noise. What was that? Where is it? Yeah, we made this little thing right here. Because we were running into a need for them with trains. So there. And the reason we need this is because of lubricant. Right now, we're making lubricant and we're shuttling the rest of the gases off into solid fuel, but we kind of ran out of space for solid fuel. So we're going to go ahead and just burn it. I can't even click these. I guess they just accept anything, maybe? Alright, so right now lubricant's full because we happen to not be using it very much. But in the future, these would fill up and then it would stop. Okay, let's go set up an outpost. We're just at the point where we have... Oh, hey, there's a little bit of rare metals right here. We could do something with that. I haven't done anything with rare metals yet. They need chlorine to mine. And so far, they haven't been required for anything. They've been able to make some recipes a bit more efficient, but no requirement. I wonder if I should add a buffer. I probably should, but I'm not going to. Ooh, okay, wait. Let me take a look at that. It came back with 1,000. With 1,000. Interesting. I thought it would empty. But I guess I must have filled up the buffer or something, and then it left because of inactivity. Where am I going? So we want to get another station right here to get this on board. So maybe load it right here. Let me just go grab the blueprint from this stone station right here. Now I just want to get out of the way enough that we're not interfering with the other station. See, our bots are kind of slow, and they take a long time to charge back up because we only have one roboport in our inventory, which just makes everything a bit more difficult to deal with. But that's alright, and I'll do this on the other side probably. And I didn't grab the things to make more of them, but that's okay. Okay, this is going to be Copper Mine 2. Come on, bots. Hurry it up. I feel like it's appealing to my laziness in that I don't have to click as much, but I'm not sure it's time efficient waiting for them to do it. If I just went around myself just clicking on everything, I probably might be faster. Alright. So we have this annoying little lake in the middle of this. I think we're going to go side to side. Like this. In fact, can I just borrow a pattern from up here? We'll just see what this does. It's kind of going the wrong direction. What about this way? That's better. And we'll have other things in addition to it that just helps even things out. This is disconnected. Did I have... Is it disconnected over there? Oh, no. This is this bit here. Okay. Right? Yeah, this is all good. I think. Maybe I didn't grab the full blueprint. Here, I'll help out the boss because they're slow. Yeah, I definitely didn't grab the full blueprint. That's fine. We actually have enough of these probably that we don't need to place more. So what? How big is this? That's 112. We can only fit 96 on a single red belt, so that's fine. Just gotta make sure it's all connected. Like here. Alright, and unfortunately we are coming out on the wrong side, but that's fine. we'll just go up. Let me get this hooked up. Alright, now we need a set of 48 of these. Like this. And I guess we can go sideways. But we'll reverse the output so it goes back this way. Interesting. Why aren't they... I don't know. Bots are weird. They don't do things the way I expect. Sometimes. Oh, it's because they're waiting for this to get taken. Okay. Fair enough. We can just delete that and redo it ourselves. Here, get these trees out of our line. They look ugly. Looks good. I have to get rid of this rock, though. Alright, this comes here. And then you come up to our station. Is this going to hurt me by going near it? No. Only if I have it in my inventory. The uranium. We almost died mining a meteorite. Our bots could kill us someday by just like if we just say go ahead and get rid of this entire area and there happens to be a meteorite hidden there, we'll end up with some uranium in our inventories, which would be bad. All right, 2 loaders. And now you need a train. And train, your job is to sit here at Copper Mine 2 until you're full, and then go to somewhere that needs copper plates until you are empty or in activity. And they'll power you up when you're over there. They'll fuel you up. But you're not full yet. Here, go ahead. Just go to automatic. Because we didn't connect the furnaces. Any more random things we missed? Okay. That wasn't that close. Hey, there's a big thing of oil right there. Where is... our radar's right here right now, I think. We need to reposition it again, because it's not getting anything new. Maybe it's still going this way, but why wouldn't it get that part the first pass? I don't know. So all our stations are off, so theoretically they all have all the things they need. Let's go set up red circuits. Alright, so the recipe, let me just smack that, is 10 to 40. How do I want to do that? I could just, I could do it 20 to 40 instead. Like we got room. That way we can avoid putting these on belts. Or I could do something complicated with belt weaving. So like every 4 have the copper come back in. Let's do that. I feel like saving us a bit of space. So we'll do something where we've got a copper thing, which is going to feed 4 red things. The number is a bit weird to get to. 40. Well, let's try it again. Another copper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just set up one the way we like it. So this is going to be copper. Do I have anything else to research? Yes. But nothing of value. We're just wasting our time until we get to the next science pack. These are red. We're going to have the input come this way. The output go here. The input is a combination of 2 things. These circuits right here. find those parts. So input, 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 output, output, output. One direct. What? Let me just check the logistics requirement on the cable. So 10 machine. Okay, so one blue would actually do it for each one. Because 10 machine, 6 splitters, 6 of these split over 10 machines is 1 each. So like that. That's what we're gonna do. The copper's gonna be coming up from below, so I need to turn this around. So it's gonna be going up like this, like that, and then coming back. I think looks good. So that's 4, 8, 12. 15. 18. Lazy bots. Oops. Lazy, but precise. We're getting this from right there. So am I really going to split this and bring it down, or do I want to run it up and down? I need to get to our side, too. Ah, annoying. Annoying. I can use a single belt, right? It's a single belt of red for all of this. Yeah, it's a yellow belt, actually. So even half of one. So I'll just go north from here. And then we'll do a big loop. Seems like it's running at full capacity. Yeah. Good deal. Alright, now we need to duplicate this on the other side. But a little bit different. Oh, I'm out of reds. Let's go get some more belts. And yeah, I'll help my bots unload me, please. All right. All right, and this is gonna be coming back like this for the ones that we're copying. So looks good. One direct. No, that was not what I wanted. That. No. I don't want that turn. There we go. This much. I guess technically I might have been able to just look and see if we could have run the wire like on its own little dedicated belt rather than weaving it into the structure. But this felt nicer. Clear this so I can see things. Oh, no, I did it wrong. We'll have to reverse all those belts. Yeah, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. I forgot which way I was going to loop around. We're going to loop around the top. Here, come on. Lazy bots. Okay, you're doing like this and coming over here. Should do. Let's see if this works. Looks good. So we got we're getting 2 red belts out of this. I want to make this like a bigger chest so we can get 3 red belts. Because we're kind of using it like 3 red belts. But we only need a yellow belt for this side. I think we only need no, we need more than a yellow belt on this side. So we are a bit lacking in just our ability to deliver copper to this little module. But that's okay. What I could do is have a big buffering so this could load and unload faster and get back on its way. But so far this is fine. And we have tons of red circuits now. And not enough room to make a mall, really. So I guess we're just going to make it kind of like right here. Is there anything else we want to make on our bus? Like, systematically? Any large things? I don't think I want to make LDS on our bus. Maybe life support? Or any of this chemical stuff. I don't think I want to deal with that on our bus. We'll we'll distribute for that. Anything else I would need for any of this stuff? Blue circuits, perhaps. But we don't even have access to that yet. And those need rare metals. I see. I guess we're not going to make them here. Okay. So what do we need for each of these things? We need to build it all the way up from the low inserters. We can't just build them directly. So single cylinder engines and inserter parts. What are inserter parts? Sticks and wheels. So iron. So we need iron, we need engines, automation cores and motors, circuits and steel, and then red circuits and more steel, and more inserter parts. Okay, so we want a little tiny facility that makes inserter parts, I think. Just a few. 6 is fine, probably. Where is it? Inserter parts. We'll have it just come out like here, and we'll build them right here. Sticks. This is overkill. I don't need this many. Bring iron down like this. Okay, I need some iron. Try not to get killed with uranium. Don't want to get radiation poisoning. Okay, so that's going to give me a bunch of inserter parts. I don't know why I'm making the entire thing by hand instead of, you know, using my bots like I worked so hard to get. Okay, next step, we need the single cylinders to make a whole bunch of these burner inserters. And I also need automation cores and small electric motors. I'm just going to go ahead and combine these two belts into one. Because we're kind of past the bus phase. This is just going to be a little mall right here. Like that. And we also need steel, right? And what else? Steel and red circuits. And we'll have to make the gear wheel on the way. Alright. And we can make the filter inserters when we as needed, because we probably won't use them very much. So let's make sure we get this out. Where do I want to put it? I don't know. We'll figure out where to put it in a moment. Let me just get the other things here. So steel. Is the other stuff we need for that going to also require steel? Like the roboports? Yes. They need steel beams, though. It kind of works. We're going to need to get... what's it? We're going to need to get... concrete onto this somehow, too. Where's my steel? It's around here somewhere. Here's the concrete. What else does that need? They need copper. Copper, yeah, definitely. Looks like we got everything we need. We don't have the multi-cylinder engines, but I don't think we need them. Except for some random stuff that we could make by hand. None of these advanced parts. The electric furnaces we're still going to need to make in some quantity also. Okay, so we're going to have to make a separate little area for that. That's so unoverlapping with the rest of it. Beyond the red circuits and the steel. Okay. Wait, one more thing. Let me just check this again. Roboports. Where is that? Roboport. There. Okay, yeah, it's concrete, not brick. And nothing needed glass. So here's our steel. I'm being a little lazy with this last part. I might end up regretting it, but when we get logistics, we can just get rid of all these annoying looking belts. And we'll take that and we'll split it and send it multiple ways. Alright, we can make this happen now. So, starting with burners, you need single cylinder and parts. Then go that way. Output, input. Or this would be a requester. Just duplicate that for a bit, please. Alright, so this is going to go to yellows. And they need that engine and the automation core. And I guess we don't need to supply those anymore. So I guess I don't really need these. I do want to keep a stack of those, though. Yeah, okay. This is going to be blues. And you need stuff from here and there. And these will be stack. And they're complicated. So they need stuff from here. And here. And then they need wheels. Is this a slow recipe or a fast recipe? It's a 2-second recipe for 4 of them. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. If it was for 1, that'd be annoying. But yeah, that means that every 1 second we get enough to make a stack inserter. That's doable. Don't think I need that. I'm going to put a limit on this. Limit on this. Let's see it run for a little bit. Oh. I'll go and grab some of this later. I just want to see if this runs. So you are delivering to here. You didn't grab an engine. Why not? Because, I don't know. For some reason, it shouldn't have grabbed that. Maybe, oh, it was because when this was, when I copied it from here, it only knew it needed to grab those. Fair enough. Okay, you're making blues. Ah, you still need these. There we go. We have stack inserters. Now I want big electric poles, substations, and roboports. I think I'll just, let's see, we can do that right here. Maybe let's cross over. Why is this kind of sticking out so far? It's kind of annoying. You're in my way. Alright, this I wanted to break and send half of it back. This away. Like that. You go straight over. Did that work? No, it didn't. And I'm out of reds also. Let's go resupply. Feels oddly like things are very, very still when should be using up a bunch of stuff for science. Alright, we need more of these. Bunch of those. Half of those. A bit of those. Bunch of these. Piping is fine. Alright. And we can grab the inserters locally, of course. But not reds. We didn't make reds. Should I make reds? Just so I have them all in one spot? I kind of want to. So a red is basically just a yellow with sticks. There we go. So, how do I do this? I need to make a whole nother yellow. How annoying. Okay. And we said, you need that. Your output in there. You need that and that. You need these two. You also need that. Limit. There we go. And anything we can squeeze into here, there's room for two, but not really any output. There is if we make this a bit cleaner. So we have sticks already. We don't have cabling or concrete. No cabling or concrete. Roboports need steel beams and concrete. There's gotta be something we can do in this little spot. I don't think there is. Annoying. We can move this entire structure out. I think we will. It was ill-planned to begin with. So you guys come all the way down here. Research is flashing at me, but there's nothing else to read. Oh, there's still one more thing. Better follow our robot count, but that's the last one. Everything else requires the rocket tech cards. There. Now we have more room to do the things. We don't have all the resources yet, though. We'll make it work. This is all very ad hoc. I'm kind of making this a bit of a mess. But I just want this stuff because we haven't had it in a long time. And I'm eager just to have enough to get the rest of our factory working. It's a beam, right? Yeah. So we need... You don't need anything from here. You can just hop over it. Same for here. Alright, you need the steel. But you need concrete. So how are we going to get you that concrete? Do you need that? No. So we can run it in like this. So concrete. Copper. And then an output space, which I didn't leave. This is so sloppy. Alright, and then you also need from there. And that's it. Okay. Now finally we need roboparts. So roboparts also need concrete and steel beams. And the motors, which are here. I could hop over this with yellow belts. Like, that is a thing. The steel beams are going to be the limit. But that's just, and it's not inserter time, it's actual crafting time. So we can't do anything about it. I just want to make sure it can run one. It's going to be able to run one. We are out of plastic. What's going on with our plastic? No. What are we out of? What is this? This is iron. We're out of iron. What is eating up all our iron? our previous mall because we grabbed those 1,000 fast transport belts. Look at this belt. Where's it go? I mean, both of these are really dry. But where's the iron get dry mostly? Here? This should be stable. No, it's dry all the way back to here. Are we just out of ore, perhaps? Let's go see if the mine can be a little improved. No, it looks like we did pretty well. We did a thorough job here. It's just gone empty. Yeah. We'll wait for that to go a bit more dry. I think there's nothing for it but to request it by train. So resupply the bus, but prefer the old smelter area first. And where are we pulling in copper? Right here? Oh, I never set this backwards. Okay, let me do that now. How best? All right. Now this train should request more, I believe. Once this turns to empty. Now we're done. No more research. I have to wait until we start launching rockets. So this is turned off at the moment because this is still pretty full. Once this gets down to just one row, it'll request more. So that should keep our bus a lot better fed. Looks like we might have some issues right here. Nah. We never connected this bit either. This was already supposed to be off the bus. My bad. We were a little lazy when we were setting up our trains. This won't resupply. This is just gonna not draw from this anymore. Okay. Our entire base should be shutting down because no more science is being made. Beyond once they finish filling up the red the backlog. It's like that's not quite backed up into the machines yet, but will be at some point. Yeah, even with the resupply, we're still consuming an awful lot as part of our bus right here. But that will sort itself out. You can see it steal in half right there. And science is allowed to steal it. That makes sense. But unfortunately, all this is then stopped because we don't have the sticks and the gears to get it going. Okay, let's actually start thinking about let's set up a little network of we need to get our base just fully enclosed in roboports. So we can actually take advantage of our logistics. Though the bots are so slow, it's almost painful to watch. All that's telling me is we need more bots. Alright, that's good enough for now. Let's figure out some rules then. So all these things we want to get rid of if we have an excess of them. So no more than 100 or 200 of that. I don't even need to be redelivered 100. Glass, no more than 1 stack of 200. Coal, none. Wood, none. Plastic, none. Sulfur I'm going to keep for a little bit. Solid fuel I need. So deliver some of that for me, please. Stone tablets, none. Sand. All of this we can just have you steal. Or oh, steel ingot? I didn't think about that. That's not even part of our things yet, so get rid of that. Copper plate. What do I have that I want to get rid of? Circuits. Wheels and engines. I don't want any of those. Or sticks. Raw cable I don't need. Parts. I better start putting things I do need on here, otherwise it's gonna run out of stuff. Run out of spaces. Alright, that gets rid of the junk. Now, I do want to have belts. I do want to have a decent number of these. And these. I should start carrying around stack inserters also. And using them for things. I'm going to need assembling machines. Miners. Furnaces. What is this K? Krastorio2 logo. Okay. We need some fast splitters. And underneath these. Some underground pipes. And regular pipes. Some poles. Some substations. I think that's good for now. Alright, now we need to turn on bots and just get like a few thousand. How many bots do we have in our network now? We've got 86 logistic bots and 114 construction. That is pitiful. Oh, Roboports. Definitely want to bring Roboports with me. Bring me... What? 10? No more than 20. Okay, our numbers are growing. I just need to throw some more red circuits into that. I don't want to have too many, but a decent amount. Perhaps a couple thousand. Nope. So as they're requested, they'll end up using up these. I guess I can give them one extra buffer room. Yeah. All right. So now what? We have made our lives easier. Now we need to start working on the next science pack. So to get the next science pack, we need a launch facility. And then we need to build all the things that we need to launch something into space. Launch just a rocket. Just a satellite rocket, not a person rocket. First step, then, is... Where is it? Well, there's the satellite. which will probably end up having to... I don't know. We'll figure it out. Where is the launch facility? And I still haven't done these. I still need to do that. Because that's part of the next science anyway. Where is it? Where's the launch facility? Is it not here? No. Am I just stupid or something? Why am I missing this? It's not there. Oh, it's over here under equipment and combat. Okay. So 1,000 concrete for 500 steel plate. That's all easy to get. Where are we gonna do it? I guess I kind of don't. I want to do it like in our train network rather than right here. But it would be good to be able to supply it from right here for like a few minor things. So maybe like right up here. This will be our launch site right here. Then we'll build a little train leading up to it where people can deliver things. And this will need to be a bit more complicated because it's going to have to go both ways. So let me just grab a simple one right here. And then we'll modify it. All right. All right. These more complicated crossings always give me a headache. Let's figure this out. So you can exit this way. Or exit this way. Or go on to the single track. So to go on the single track, you need to be clear from... Let's see. This is a two-way, I think. Right? Because trains can enter that way and they can exit that way. Or have I completely screwed this up already? When you're coming back this way, you need to join with that. When you're coming off, you need to stop here until you're clear to go. You need to stop until you're clear to go. This isn't right. That's the wrong things. We need these. Okay, you're blinking, so clearly something's still wrong. You need... Oops. You need to stop. Yeah, you're not splitting. Okay, these need to rejoin right there. So trains coming this way have to stop. Trains coming this way have to stop. Trains going this way have to stop. Right there. I think it's good. And there's a single long stretch, and then we'll split it into multiple teeth at the end. Alright, let's build the thing. Done. Why are you doing this? I turned off... Okay, so it was already there in trash slots. Fair enough. So to make the thing, we need 100 electric motors. There we go. We need 200 advanced circuits. Here, make a little depot for these, please. And we can use our actual stack inserters this time. Let me put them on my belt so I can actually look at them. There's a 200. We need 1,000 concrete and another 200 steel. Still having trouble here. I guess this ran out. My jetpack's out of fuel also. Okay. Everything just went wrong all of a sudden. Let's go figure out our iron situation first, and then we'll revisit. Oh, I thought there'd be a bunch of steel here, but there isn't. We're low on steel. Well, that will do it. There. Build one of those. And I need some fuel, please. Let me go get some more. Am I going faster on this than solid fuel? Let me just check those two. So, vehicle acceleration 75%. 90%. Yeah. Processed fuel is better than solid fuel. Mind blown. Need some rocket fuel, of course, but until then, just carrying around 100 of that will do. Probably it gets used up a lot faster, because it's only 10 megajoules compared to 20. This thing is so loud. Suddenly we're running short on lubricant because our factory got turned on from all the production all of a sudden. Alright, I wanted to check out what's going on with our iron. Is it just being slow to load and produce? We have this iron mine. I guess it's gone. So we just got... Okay, it's going. It just needs... It just doesn't load as quickly as it could. I want this to run all the time. So this is actually, I'm not convinced this is helping me get along. I want to make a bunch of chests, which needs a bunch of steel. We can just use a bunch of iron. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. And we want them to load evenly. I haven't done that in a while. What's the best way to do that? So, an arithmetic combinator. Bum, bum. So green wires. Okay, combinator. Right here. And you're going to take the contents of all the chests. And how many do we have? We have 6 24 chests. So divided by 24. So the amount of iron plate divided by 24. Divided by negative 24. That was how you do it, right? And I'll put that as plates. So let me just put a plate in there and see how this works. So you're getting a signal 50. Oh, I need to give you electricity so you actually do your thing. So you're getting a symbol 50 and you're outputting negative 2. So the average is 2. So we want to load. We want each one to load if they're less than the average. And then all of them do need to be able to see that combinator. So I need more green wire. Haven't done this in a while. I don't usually bother. Well, wait a minute. Now they each see their contents. So we need a red wire because we don't want them to all see each other's contents. So wrong wire. All right. So I think right now it's going to be seeing on red. It's going to be seeing on red the negative average, and from its own box the positive its own. Right. So why can't I just see what you have? Enable if iron plate is... Wait a minute. So if mine is less than the average, then I'm going to get a negative number. So if it's less than 0. I think that works. It might be less than 1. We might be off by 1 or something. Let's just see what happens. Ah, so it gets to 0. And now the number it's receiving... Why won't it show me what the values are? How annoying. I want to see what the wire is telling me. So what would it be? It's at 0. It's going to be divided by negative. So then it's going to add that to 0. So I want it to be less than negative 1, I think, or less than 1. And it won't matter at all when the train's here. But when the train's not here, then they'll all load evenly. And that's what I hope. I could be wrong. Let's go take a look. See if, are we still having trouble with iron? It doesn't look like it. We have iron all the way out to here, so we're good. Alright. Let's go place this. The rocket silo. Alright, so to get the rocket silo going, we need heat shielding, solid rocket fuel, rocket control units, and low density structure. Let's take a look at each of those in turn. So, rocket control units are glass, iron, advanced circuits, and batteries. And say we want to do 1 a second. We'll do 1 a second across the board. The low density structure is plastic, glass, steel, and copper. Heat shielding is not here. Where is it? Here it is. So that's stone, steel, and sulfur. And finally, and what's the quantity? 13? Not much. And the jet, then the fuel. Fuel's going to be complicated because we have multiple ways of making it. Let's take a look at our chemistry stuff. I haven't been paying attention to chemistry. So which of these is going to be tricky to get? We can get oxygen easily from water. Ammonia is hydrogen and nitrogen. In theory, we'd have to still get the hydrogen from here. So maybe the idea is that you need this to get the oxygen, and then you can make something happen with the hydrogen instead of just getting rid of it. This is the same recipe: water to oxygen, hydrogen, just in a different plant. This feels like this is like a chlorine. I don't want that. How easy is it to get nitrogen? It should be pretty easy. Just pull it out of the air. Nitrogen. Is it not here? Nope, I don't have a way of making it. Okay. So we're restricted to getting it from water. So in terms of making the solid fuel, we can't use that. We don't have hydrogen. We can't make ammonia yet. Or we can, but it would need nitrogen. We can't, so we can't. So we only have one recipe. We have to make it from light oil, which is what I wanted to do. But we just need a bunch of oxygen on top of that. Yeah, so we can't do it. So we'll have to just flare away the hydrogen. Unless there's something else we can do with it. What else needs hydrogen? I guess this would only tell us what uses it. Yeah. Or what it's named. We don't have anything that just says what uses it. That would be like an FNEI thing, which I don't have. Presumably hydrogen chloride, which we can make if we wanted to. So this actually makes rocket fuel without oil. Just from water. And, well, where do we get the chlorine again? Where do we get chlorine? Here. From sand. So from water. So you can get rocket fuel on totally waterless worlds, which is convenient. Okay, we'll have to deal with the other stuff, but I think we know for now that you get solid rocket fuel from light oil. And so maybe it's all going to be a balance, because we need plastic also. Okay. So I was just doing this. We're going to use this recipe. For that. I'm just trying to get an eye on the total amount of material we need. So how much sulfur is this? That's a use of sulfur. That's not. I want to know how to get it. From there, petroleum gas. So that'd be 120 petroleum gas. This needs the plastic. Also from petroleum gas. This needs more sulfur. From petroleum gas. And I think that's it. And then we need some light oil. So 10 light oil to, well, we don't have them in equal quantities here. But the whole idea would be, I guess, no, I guess it is equal. But we also need to make the solid fuel from other things. Alright, I think we have a plan. And we're going to expand this station. I need 4, so we have to go out a little more. Annoying. And we're going to make a whole bunch of things that will just go out. We'll just make them... There'll be little trains that have little module areas associated with them, and all they do is they haul between that module and this. And we're going to have to make all those resources out on our train network instead of pulling it from our bus. Our bus is just there for science, and for now we're supplying us with the things we need. But all this is going to have to wait till next time, because we're past the hour-and-a-half mark. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Until next time.